Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I've got a really cute card to share with you that uses one of the new in colors. This is Summer Splash, and I've paired it with one of the colors in the existing color range. So this is Soft Seafoam, and my stamp set today is Thoughtful Expressions. So let's just walk our way through this card. Now, the first thing I want to introduce is our piece of soft seafoam. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I have embossed this with one of the new embossing folders. Now, if you look at this one, look at it that way. This is actually 8 inches by 6 inches. Yes. It is enormous. Actually, it's 8.5. So it's absolutely enormous. So it will take a half sheet of cardstock and it will go through your regular cut and emboss machine. So this gives you a lovely swirl. As you can see, it's called So Swirly. Now, when you use this one, it's one of the thinner embossing folders, so you'll use 2 clear plates as well as your base plate for this particular embossing folder. Okay, so I already went ahead and did that. If you check out my channel, you'll find that I have got videos on using embossing machines. So this is my Summer Splash, and it's 11 by 4 1/4, and I am just going to stick this piece down. I'm not quite sure. I think this is the reverse side, but I don't really, to be honest with you, I really don't think it matters. Either way is absolutely delicious. I just love these lovely swirls. Gives such an impact when you put a plain piece of card in, and out comes this lovely color finish. Oh, effect. Right, now inside I've got my piece of card. This is going to be where I write my "To You, Love from Me." So I'm going to use the stamp, one of the stamps. And I'm going to use the one that's like a floral, got a floral spray. And just going to put a piece of paper at the bottom so I don't get it on my mat here. So there, that's my inside piece. And I'm going to have an envelope, because you've got to have an envelope, a decorated envelope, wherever possible. Makes all the difference when it goes into the mailbox. So that's that piece. Now I've got myself here a piece of basic white that measures 4 by 2 1/2, and there's this one. I am going to stamp my greeting first. I always do that just to make sure I got enough space. Too many's the time I've gone gaily away, stamp, and then found I've run out of space for my greeting. So "You're in my thoughts today," I thought was a nice greeting. And then look at this fabulous hummingbird, and that is going to go toward the top. So I'm going to stamp him as though he was like feeding. I think he'll just fit on. There. I think he just will fit on. There we go. That's pretty darn good. Love that. And then I've got a piece of the Summer Splash again that's 1/4 inch larger. Now you don't have to worry about trying to remember these sizes, because if you look below this video, there's a link to my blog, and it will take you to this exact post. So you're not hunting and pecking trying to find the actual post. So look out for that, and that will give you all the dimensions that I've used. And then for my bit of bling, I've got this lovely gold and silver trim. See, it's 1/8, and it comes in a packet together, so you don't have to choose what you want. You get both. And I seem to remember you get 10 yards of each. Heavens, that's a lot of ribbon. So let's go ahead, and this is my faux method of attaching ribbon. I've got some tape here, and I just attach it to the back with some tape. Now this does a couple of things. A, it reduces bulk. So if, like me, you have to post things overseas, then you haven't got the bulk to worry about and the weight. And the other thing is that it saves you from wasting ribbon, because it means that you've got all that ribbon behind that nobody's going to see. So all I'm using is about 1 inch there. Now we can go ahead and put some nice sticky foams on. And these are the Stampin' Dimensionals. So 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. And then we're going to pop that one right in the middle of our card. So this is a very straightforward card. Sometimes I do fancy folds and 3D items. Sometimes I just go ahead and do very straightforward and simple things, because, you know, we don't always want complicated. Sometimes we like a challenge, but other times we like to just have a little stamp, a little relax, and come out at the end of it with a beautiful handmade card that would just be perfect to send to someone. So I'm just going to put a little extra piece of ribbon. I'm just going to loop this underneath, and I'm just going to tie it in a single knot. If I can just get my fingers in the right direction. I am dreadfully right-handed. I could do very little with my left hand, so that's why I'm trying to get it the right way round. So, oh, see, my left hand can't even tie a knot. There we go. Pull it nice and tight, and then we're going to use a pair of scissors to just trim off what we don't need. And then, because there's just not enough razzle dazzle here, we're going to add just a few rhinestones, because you can never have enough sparkle, can you? Let's put one down by his tail. And there we go. So there we have a very straightforward but very effective card. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Perhaps you would give me a thumbs up if you have. If you don't already subscribe, you'd perhaps go ahead and do that for me, and share and comment. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just pop them below. Don't forget, that's where you'll find the recipe. And I'd like to thank you for choosing to spend some time with me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.